than a deuce, lower than an ace. If you call it right, you'll win the race on Card Sharks. And here's the host of Card Sharks, Jim Perry.
Thank you, and welcome to Card Sharks. Thank you. You know, sometimes the audiences start clapping spontaneously along with the applause. I heard this audience. This is definitely not the Rockettes. That clapping was definitely out of tempo. We thank for the opening poem Patricia Gordon of Rosemont, Pennsylvania. Thank you, Patricia. Now let's get to the cards. Janice and Bettina, start loading in the cards. We have a game in progress with these Card Sharks. Our champion, Willie Boston. He likes to be called Boston, I recall. Right. You are a teacher, sir.
Yes, I am.
And you won $1,600 on the last show, which is not too bad. Now, you said you are the best teacher.
Jim, I am the best that I know.
The best teacher you know.
Right.
Our challenger is also a teacher, Diana Jarrett. Hi, Diana. Nice to see you again. How do you feel about that?
Well, I just decided, well, he's just met me, so now we have co-best teachers.
Ah, you're gonna be even.
I'll be nice, yes.
Oh.
I'm the best third grade teacher. He can be the best high school teacher.
Oh,
see
great.
how fair
That's
you're being.
right.
Isn't that nice? Oh,
Nice, beautiful.
Now you're gonna go try to kill each other, right?
Right.
Right.
Good luck to both of you. You're nice people. Each player has a deck of 52 playing cards. They're shuffled, and the players cut them before we go on the air. Boston, the champion, plays the upper cards, the red cards. Diana, the challenger, the lower cards, the blue cards. Diana needs 3 cards. Boston has yet to turn over a card. And in the best 2 out of 3 match, Diana won game 1. So the champion needs this game. And as we left off, Diana, the question goes to you. We asked 100 brides-to-be, and these are all women who plan to be married within the next 6 months. If you discovered your fiancé had been married before and had not told you, would you break off the engagement? How many brides-to-be said they would break off the engagement?
Oh, that's really hard to say. You know, how long had they been married? And, oh, gosh.
Oh, that's interesting. That's a new wrinkle.
I'm going to go down the middle with it in 50.
50 would break off the engagement if they found out their fiancé had been married before.
Okay, Jim, I think that number would be higher. I don't think they would break off simply because he had been married before.
No, how many said they would break off the engagement?
Oh, how many said they would break off the engagement?
They would break it off.
Oh, the number would be lower.
So you say lower.
Right, lower.
You think they wouldn't? It really, I guess, depends on whether you go with whether you like the lying or the fact that they've been married before. It's tricky. Let's find out. The actual number of brides-to-be who, if they discovered their fiancé had been married before and hadn't told them, would break off the engagement is 22. It's lower, Boston. And your base card, Boston, is a king.
All right. The next card is lower.
Lower than a king. Yes, a 9.
I'm going to freeze.
Freezing it right now. We've got a tie. Each player needs 3 cards. Boston, we asked 100 women who support the women's liberation movement. Do women gossip more than men? How many feminists said women do gossip more than men?
Well, that's quite high. Women know they gossip more than men. I think probably 72 would say they gossip
72 feminists said women gossip more than men, Diana.
I think it's going to be high, but I don't think it'll be that high because the feminists feel that men are too, chauvinistic and all, and they're going to gossip. So a little bit lower.
Lower. The actual number of feminists who said women gossip more than men is 19. Very much lower, Diana. Yeah. You've got an 8.
Change it, please.
Whenever you win the question, you have the right to change it to a queen.
Okay, good card. Lower.
Lower than a queen.
Oh.
Yes, a 10.
Okay, I am going to take a chance that it's going to be a lower card.
Lower than a 10. It is, no, it's another 10. It's not lower. A break for Boston to play off the 9 and call this.
Okay, Jim, the next card is lower.
Lower than a 9. No, it's a jack. Neither player could advance, and as we fill in the spaces, we are at sudden death. Someone has to win with this play of the cards. Diana, our man on the street, went to Sydney, Australia, where he asked 100 married men, do you wear a wedding ring? How many Australian men said, yes, they wear a wedding ring?
Oh, I don't know the customs in Australia. But they're pretty, they're pretty modern or up to date with what we are. So I would say it would be high. I would say 72.
72 wear a wedding ring.
Okay, Jim, I don't think it's really that many wear a wedding ring. I'm going to say the number is lower.
Lower.
Right.
The actual number of married men in Australia who wear a wedding ring is 55.
Yeah! Right.
Boston, you need 3 cards. Diana needs 3 cards. You've got the control. Do you want to play it or pass it?
Okay,
You got it, Diana.
That queen's
Diana,
a
if you can
good
turn them all
card.
over, you are the new champion. One mistake and Boston ties it up with a queen.
Okay,
What is this?
Next one, lower.
Lower than a queen. You're one-third of the way there with a 5.
Good card. Higher.
Higher than a 5. The 7 now near the middle and a big decision.
All right. I'm going to say higher.
If this is higher, we have a new champion on Card Sharks. She won it. Three cards to win. Good job. And Willie Boston, I bet you are a good teacher.
Thank you. I'm the best.
And you're leaving us with $1,600.
Thank you.
Thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. Diana, come on down here. Congratulations.
Thank you. Oh, you're tall.
I'm cool, yeah. Diana and I are going to talk for a while. You watch this. We'll play the money cards right after this commercial message. Back with our champion, the world's greatest third-grade teacher.
Thank you.
You ready to go?
I sure am.
Then let's open the board and get to the money cards. Come on, Diana. Hop on up there. We've adjusted everything for your monstrous height.
Oh, thank you very much.
Diana, you won $200 in the game. Yours to keep. New money to play with now on the money cards. With a new deck of cards, we'll give you $200 on the bottom level. And these 3 cards to bet as you will. Move up to the second level, we'll give you another $200 in betting money and 3 more cards. Your minimum bets are $50 until you get to the top card, the big bet, where you must bet at least half the money.
Okay.
Come on, Diana. Let's do
Okay.
well. Here's $200.
Let's have some good cards.
I hope we can give them to you. We're going to give you one big advantage. We'll give you a choice of 2 base cards to start with, and you can change the base card on each of the 2 succeeding levels. We'll start with a 10.
Oh.
You want it?
I think I'll change it.
Got to play this one. Next card off the top of the deck is
Okay,
Queen.
that's
Okay,
better.
better card.
All right, all of it. The next one is lower.
Whole thing right away. $200 lower than a queen. Yes, 3, very much lower.
All of it lower. All of it lower.
All of it?
Higher.
You see,
I am
Diana,
very
don't
sorry.
get nervous.
Okay.
See, there are only a couple of deuces and 3s lower, you understand? You can say it if you want.
Okay, right.
What do you want to say?
Higher.
Oh, higher. Okay. Now.
I teach my third graders not too much lower than a 3, right?
Okay. So you say higher, and how much is
Higher,
the bet?
all of it,
The whole
400.
thing. $400. Higher than a 3. Yes, with an 8, you double it to 800.
Okay, we'll be a little bit conservative on that 8, and let's go 200 higher.
That's a big bet. You got a card right up the middle, the 8. She bets 200. It is higher than an 8. And she's right with an ace. Oh, yes. Up goes the big ace. $200 more.
All of it lower.
$1,200 bet lower than an ace. Oh, no.
Oh, why did you do that to me?
Oh, Diana, I'm sorry about that. My goodness. Well, maybe you get a chance to do it
I
again.
hope
You're
so.
the champion. Come on down here. You had to bet it that way, though, with an ace.
You have to with an ace.
Still got $200, though.
Right, okay.
Which is better than a kick in the head,
That's right.
We'll meet a new challenger right after this. That was awful.